Thanks for calling.
60 seconds.
Okay, move that all the way up to 8.
Okay, bye.
No, 8.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, I am selling.
Hi there. Welcome to the game show where high culture and something else collide. How many people are playing the game today?
Well,
Joel, it's...
So you're playing with yourself, huh?
Cookie, please.
Sorry. Just type your name in, okay? I can't work in these conditions.
Can we get Clark a diet soda?
Please, now. Someone, please, now.
Let's build up.
Okay, you want to do a 7-question game? Okay, that's what I needed to know.
30 seconds.
What's in this jar?
Okay, you have the letter B as your buzzer. That's B as in who's buying the beer tonight?
I don't care if he's passing a kidney
Yes, I
stone.
need a
Bring
wet
him
nap.
out.
20
Pump
seconds.
Come in here. Whoa, heads up. All right, listen. When a question pops up, you gotta buzz in. Then you pick your answer from the screen, and you have to hit the right key that corresponds to it on your keyboard. You follow me?
10
Good luck.
seconds.
Just find me after the show. Okay, let's lose the desktop, please.
7.
And go to black.
6.
Buzz, get ready. All right,
Many fine hardware and plumbing stores.
here we go.
Beer Whiz. Ask for it by name.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Alright, welcome to You Don't Know Jack. Looks like it's just the two of us. You ready to party? Okay, pick a
Let's have some fun.
Here comes question 1. Category, let's do it. Emery and Ivory. And $1,000 is riding on this question. Alright, fingers limbered, cause here comes the question. If you were to see a beauty parlor with a sign in the window stating ivory sharpening a specialty, which would you not expect to see among the clientele? Walruses, hippopotamuses, rhinoceroses, or elephant? No, hippopotamuses are a source of ivory, and they usually get a mud pack while they're at the parlor, too. Too bad you didn't choose this. The horn of the rhinoceros is actually made of the same stuff as hair. They could just go to a barber shop.
Yeah, how you doing today, Al? Just take a little off the horn and trim up the sideburns, will ya?
Come on, we need a category.
Here comes question 2. It'll make you feel brand new.
Okay, coming up, this category is embarrassing faux pas in the world of the macho. And this one's worth $2,000. Okay, you and your buddy Frank have been out beating drums in the woods. When you get home, you realize that while you meant to engage in male bonding, you actually formed an ionic bond instead. What does this mean? You both have a fondness for O. Henry stories. You've transferred electrons. You're a certificate payable to the holder, or you and Frank have transferred electrons, become ions, and are now held together by electrostatic attraction. Don't worry, I'm sure word won't get out, and even if it does, these things sometimes happen when two men are alone in the woods together. Take your pick, what do you say? You and me, baby, makes three. Alright, next up, howdy! 2 G's for a right answer. Alright, here we go. Suppose Hee-Haw Regular Mini Pearl were equipped with MIDI. Considering her new attribute, which of the following would best describe the new MIDI Pearl? MIDI stands for Musical Instrument Digital Interface, meaning the MIDI Mini could be controlled by a computer. Just hook up Mini to your computer with MIDI cables, fill her up with beans, and hey, you're making music. How about it? We need a category. This category is Judy Blume Beyond Puberty. This one's gonna be $3,000. Okay, take a shot at this. Judy Blume once wrote a book about a girl who's confused about her religion. Suppose she rewrites it but replaces the girl with a major political figure. Which title would work? Tales of a fourth-term congresswoman. The one in the middle is Gold in My Ear. Are you there, God? It's me, Margaret Thatcher, or Super Fudge Ferrara.
Are you there, God? It's me, Margaret Thatcher.
Yes, even Maggie Thatcher went through puberty once. Alright, go ahead and pick one. Uh-oh, Chestbutt sits grime floor.
It's time for a
Ticklish Casco.
Here's a gibberish category. He's real popular with the ladies. The opening value is $5,000. Remember, speed's the key. The quicker you solve this, the more money you take away. Okay, tell me, with what popular phrase does this rhyme? Why, a bony ass, you cursed dame. And remember, don't get fooled by the punctuation. First clue, it's part of an ad slogan. It's an ad slogan for luncheon meat. It's too long to be spam. Last one, you can call it by its first name. Okay, let's see. Type in your... What is it with guys who name their baloney? Okay.
Oh, this is really big.
This thing is huge. Sex.
Category, a very special Thanksgiving. Pay attention, $3,000 on this one. Okay, check this out. Imagine you're having Thanksgiving dinner at your favorite restaurant. Forced to work on a holiday, the angry restaurant staff doesn't serve you their famous turkey with yams, but rather turkey with yaws. What do you serve? Turkey with poisonous berries, turkey with warty lesions and ulcers, turkey with extra limbs, or turkey with a great white shark. Let me take a second of my time to show you what's right. Turkey with warty lesions and ulcers. Yaws is a syphilis-like disease that occurs in tropical countries, and you thought the tryptophan in turkey was bad. Come on, we need a category. Excellent choice. It's time to play Dis or Dat. Here's a category for this Dis or Dat. Puppet shows and the porcelain god. Okay, I'm gonna read you 7 names. Oh, alright, you already know how to play. Well, let's put 30 seconds on the clock then. Let's do it. Gonzo, Muppet or Mixed Drink? Bolo! Gimlet! Glog! Rizzo! Ruby Fizz! Dr. Teeth! Okay, you skipped one. Let's go back. Glog! That's all she wrote. Perfect. And with time to spare, here you go. Just another day at the office. All right, let's move on. Take your pick. What do you say?
Order me the taco plate with the side of question 8.
And this questions category is, it's a thin line. $2,000 for right answer. Hang on tight, 'cause here we go. Say you're a country music fan, but one evening you wander into a punk rock club. According to the rules of geometry, how many punks need to join you in order to line dance? 1 punk rocker, 2 punk rockers, an infinite number of punk rockers, or none. You can form a line by yourself. Too bad you didn't pick this. Any 2 points on the line determine it as a line. Now watch the line between your down-home smile and the punk rocker's steel-toed boot get very short.
That ain't the right step.
How about it? We need a...
It's party time.
Here comes number 9.
And this category is This Way Everyone's Happy. This might be a hard one. $3,000. Okay, get your fingers ready. Let's get busy. If Sesame Street were to do a segment that teaches kids about the theory of political anarchy, what would be the basic lesson taught? Crime, cooperation, ignorance, or punk rock and line dancing? The real principle behind anarchism is the abolishment of government and replacing it with voluntary cooperation of individual citizens. But if you see Grover start to build a pipe bomb, be aware that you're not watching the right channel. Alright, go ahead and pick one.
Hey, Master Blaster! Won't you find an answer? It's 10!
The category: sex, lies, and androgyny. 3,000 bananas for a right answer here. Check this out. You're watching a play in which a character makes people fall in love, but sometimes it's with the wrong people. Suddenly he's whacked with a wooden stick. What are you probably watching? The NHL's A Midsummer Night's Dream, Peter Pan, performed by The person who makes the wrong people fall in love in Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream is called Puck. Next year, I understand they'll be doing The Nutcracker. Well, round 1 is done. Let's dive into round 2. Okay, pay attention, because all the questions... Okay.
It's 11 minus 1 plus 2 minus 1 is 11.
This one's gonna be a palace of one's own. $2,000 riding on this one. For which famous building might the following classified ad have been placed? Centrally located, 600-year-old Italian building, 8 roomy stories, beautiful. Marble floors, cathedral, baptistry, and bell are included. Foundation may be unstable, but view is spectacular. The Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Okay, so the floor's a little crooked, but it's so much easier rolling out of the bed in the morning. Capish?
How about it? We need a category.
12.
The category is, and now here's Mary with the weather. This one's worth $4,001 bills. Say, you know how the month of March is supposed to be in like a lion, out like a lamb? Well, judging by their personalities, which of these pairs of Mary Tyler Moore Show characters best illustrates the same idea? In like Mary, out like Murray. In like Ted, out like Sue Ann. In like Lou, out like Georgette. Or in like Phyllis, out like Rhoda. Shoulda picked this. In like Lou Grant, out like Georgette Franklin Baxter. Or in like a grouch, out like a dingbat. Take your pick. What do you say?
I love 13, number 13.
And we call this one, I wonder if you can recycle that. And this one's worth $4,000. Hey, it's time to go through a little celebrity trash I got from a very interesting street. Now, this question's a fill in the blank, so when you know the answer, buzz in and then type your answer. Okay, I see a crumpled up letter to a guy named Gordon, some yellow bird feathers. Go nuts! Type in your answer and hit That furry matted green thing with the human arm inside it is, of course, Oscar the Grouch from Sesame Street. It's amazing some of the garbage you find on public television. Come on.
We wish you a number 14 and a happy Hanukkah.
The category is not so sterling silverware. Pop a right answer, you got $4K. Remember that nursery rhyme, Hey Diddle Diddle, the cat and the fiddle, where the dish ran away with the spoon? Well, if after eloping the dish found out that the spoon's little utensil was also shaped like a spoon, what would be the best way for her to describe it? Spatulate, fistulous, linear, or spoony? Now the correct answer is... spatulate can mean spoon-like. I think it can also mean an annulment. How about it? We need a... This category is... sailors wear the craziest things. $6,000 could be yours. Get your fingers ready. Here's one coming at you. If Don Knotts were sailing at the speed of 1 knot for an entire 30-minute episode of Three's Company, how far would he have traveled by the end of the show? 1/2 of a nautical mile, 3 nautical miles, 30 nautical miles, or nowhere? Let me show you what someone smart would have picked. Traveling at the speed of 1 knot will get you 1 nautical mile in an hour, so a 30-minute episode will get down only 1/2 a mile. Of course, when Mr. Furley said, "I'm heading to sea," Janet thought he had said, "I'm betting Chrissy," and hilarious hijinks ensued. Okay, pick a category. Alright, next up, Grim and Barrett. Get it right, get $2,000. Okay, peel your eyes, free your mind, cause here we go. If the descendants of the brothers Grimm wrote a fairy tale combining the epic poem Beowulf with the story of the kids that ate the gingerbread house, Hansel and Grendel. Grendel's the monster Beowulf kills. I much prefer the wholesome fairy tale about children that are abandoned by their parents and are then almost cooked and eaten. Alright, go ahead and pick one.
Shave your thing, keep it clean, 17.
Okay, coming up, this category is treating your body like an amusement park. $4,000 behind this one. Okay, hang tight, put your fingers on your buzzers, here's the question. If your body were a carnival haunted house, where might your tiny customers find cobwebs? In your skull, between your toes, around your groin, or under your kneecaps? Here's what you should have picked. Known as the arachnoid, these so-called cobwebs help to protect the brain from injury. And if you really want to give the folks a scare, eat a bowl of chili just before they walk through your intestinal tract. Take your pick. What do you say? Uh-oh, press futz with Mime Door.
It's time for...
Tinkerlick Test Run.
Alright, this gibberish category is... Trunks of Steel. Opening value for this gibberish, 10 grand. Now, you're going to have about 30 seconds to solve this puzzle, and I'm going to be taking away a little bit of cash every second and a half. Okay, now tell me, with what 70s song title does this rhyme? Plain bod. Climb the stunt tree, Roy. And remember, don't get fooled by the punctuation. First hint, it's a song about a young rural man. It's a song performed by John Denver. Huh, Gilligan's sane too? Last clue, he's glad. Okay, let's see if you... Yep, thank God I'm a country boy, cause I got a huge crush on my first cousin. How about it?
Like a bad Hollywood scene, it was question 19.
And this questions category is job counseling in Toontown. A right answer gets you $6K. Beetle Bailey, that lazy no-good army private, has decided to change professions. If Beetle Bailey decides to become Beetle the Bailey, which of the following cartoon characters should he look to for work-related advice? Rex Morgan, MD, Dilbert, Marmaduke, or Judge Parker? And over here we have the right answer. Judge Parker's the man to call because Bailey is a magistrate. Wouldn't this be great for Beetle? He could just sit on his ass all day, just like everyone else in our judicial system. Come on, we need a category.
The Fresh Saver. 20.
Category, let's do it. Greenpeace and the real world. We got $4 grand on the table. The fat of the day on MTV's The Real World is forming a violent environmental activist group. If the unoriginal young real world hipsters want to form an activist group with a name that's as close as possible to Greenpeace, what name should they choose? Teal is a greenish blue color. Dude, now that we've got our cool original new group, let's be really edge and get tattoos, then listen to a band that's really alternative like R.E.M. Haha. Take your pick, what do you say? The attack is you've been here before. Well, hope you're prepared this time. Here's your clue. I got all my sisters with me. No, really, I do.
Hi. Hi there. Good luck.
Let's check out what it did to your score.
That's the game! Man, your score is through the roof, and you better patch that up before anyone notices, because I've already noticed that.
You don't know Jack!
Okay, great show. Thanks, Buzz. Let's roll commercials and find out what's happening, Cookie, with the players.
So, you're moving on up to the high scoreboard in the sky. Well, if you're expecting the red carpet treatment, you can forget about it. You're going to get the soiled dish rag treatment as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, if you want to play again, let me know about it.